Guy,
wewe
on a serious note ni yangu Oliver. You've eaten yours alafu akiwa
kweli. Sasa mandazi ziko 5, si ndio?
Zilikuwa 6.
Ngoja, no, there were 5. Mandazi zilikuwa 5. Mwanamke anaweza kula 3, mwanaume kula 2. Okay, honestly, let's be humble about it. Let's be considerate as we can.
Oliver, you know, me, I took my mandazi first. One komeacha kitchen and they were 5.
Yes.
Zilikuwa 6.
No, they were 5.
Kwa hizi mandazi zilikuwa 8. Ukashika zingine kwa mkono ukakula. And then nikapata umegawa 3. Now you are and you are continuing to eat. Surely it's not funny.
They were 5.
Why are you doing that? Na unasikia tu vizuri. It's late night. Nimeshoot, nimechoka.
So mkula hata hizi kwanza.
Mimi nataka zikiwa zote 3. Aesthetics. Aki Oliver.
So malize tu hizo kwanza shwari.
Anza kushoot basi. Aki, it's not good. Oliver, don't do that.
What?
Hapana Oliver.
Okay, sawa.
Hapana, achana tu na mimi. Kwanza nichukua maji. Let's start. We are now serious. People are going to see this. Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is MARYA. OKOTH. I'm an interior designer, an actress, and a mom. Thank you for stopping for another video. Just
introduce the show. Thank you for another video. Just introduce the show.
Unachukua full.
Sasa umechukua mandazi jamani. Mandazi ni kitu unacha show. Something your future is here. Kenyans are watching. Unaangalia mandazi.
Oliver, do you know it's
sasa wacha nikupe mandazi mbele ya Kenya. Wakenya waone mwanamke ambaye anakula mandazi 3, mwanaume kama hana hata moja. Sawa.
Hapana, don't make me feel bad.
Chukua mandazi. Sasa umekula 2, mimi nimekula 1.
Oliver, before I started the show guys, Oliver alikuwa na mandazi 4 ama 6. Sasa hizi niko Oliver, do you know I want to start. Aki, you are eating my Aki, it's not funny. Oliver, lakini kusema ukweli, how am I going to go a whole show surely? Niko na part 1 na part 2 na mandazi 1.
Unaona news wakitangaza na mandazi.
Yeah, that's chicken.
Hadi. Mpenzi mtazamaji. Habari za hivi sasa. Tunaletea
Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is MARYA. OKOTH. I'm an interior designer, an actress, and a mom. Thank you for stopping for another video. Please subscribe so that I can get my money to buy my mandazi. Petition to get MARYA to 50k subscribers so that she can buy her own mandazi and not be harassed by some guests. Aki Oliver. Aki, this is a sign to subscribe.
Piga tu show.
Aki Oliver, you can do all of them. It's now not a joke. Hapana, si funny sasa. Guys, is this even fair? Hapana, si funny sasa.
Mbona kuangalia kwa TV? Mbele ya watu wanamekaa watu wazima na watch TV. Sio wanangania mandazi.
No, naniibia mandazi surely. We can't let this. It's not fair. Imagine from 3 mpaka sasa hivi niko na nothing. Acha ni introduce show yangu please. Guys, I have a guest that navumilia kukua na yeye, but anyway, because you asked. Mr. Oliver is in the building, man of the house. Let's get to today's episode. Mimi hata sina psych kwa sababu ya kitu unafanya. It's not good. Let's get to the video.
Hiyo ndio inaitwa maandalizi kemkem. Mkalio.
Jokes zako zina bore. You know you're someone's mentor. Hiyo ni joke gani unapiga? Anyway, let's start.
Na jamani, mandazi ilitokea. Pastor Tina anakuambia, mandazi ilitokea kwa man under the sea. Yani kulikuwa na msee chini ya maji. Yani it was man under the sea. And if you read the doctrines, hizo mandazi hazikuwa zile enzi. Hizo enzi walikuwa wanapika tu mahamri. Mahamri zilikuwa zikitolewa, zinawekwa chini ya maji. Zikishawekwa chini ya maji, unapata jamako pale chini anakula mandazi zake. So akikula pale chini wazungu wanaangalia wanaona there's a man under the sea. Wakasema man Ndazi, man under the sea.
Sasa Oliver, ni start ya inbox utasema nini? Unamchokoza tu. Unamchokoza tu.
Jamaa mgreat sana.
Best yako sana.
Si ni comedian. Si hata ni comedian. Si alikuwa msanii comedian.
The only people who can get away with kuchokoza watu. Do you know this is not fair? Are you doing this because I'm way much younger than you? Because unajua uko na manguvu kunishinda.
Victim mentality.
Siwezi fanya anything.
Victim mentality.
Okay, so today I want us to talk about something that is very common, especially when there's an age gap involved. That is a grown man and a growing lady. Yeah, so a grown man means a con experience na nini na kila kitu. Alafu a growing lady si tumejua bado maisha iko soft kwake. So unapatanga most of the men, there's this thing on TikTok that has been going on. Age, early 20s and early 30s. And I think what brews your argument or ladies to feel that men in their 30s are toxic is because at this stage they want to move with logic, and women in their 20s most of them move with emotion.
So who has a problem with men, women just approaching 20s wako na issue na wanaume 30s?
Wanasemanga unaona hii trend yenye imekuwa ikigo on, maybe we'll do a side show. Hii trend imekuwa ikigo on when you answered that one DM of a 30-year-old man.
So wacha nikuulize.
Alafu unaekewa ile ya nini?
I think it's a blanket accusation. Because do you want to tell me that huyu mtu akiwa 29 ako tu sawa? Like huyu jamaa ni jamaa tu mfiti mbaya, responsible nini before midnight of them turning 30. Ati ni mse tu mfiti, responsible, very loving, and then click tab alafu na if you may ask me, if I may ask you, what is the major complaint?
The major complaint inakuanga hiyo nonchalant. Kukua nonchalant na kukua insensitive.
To those that do not understand.
For those who don't know nonchalant, a nonchalant person is someone who expresses emotions za not caring in a way. Like unaweza ongelesha mtu about something and they are not, hawana ubaya na wewe but hawata communicate. Unajua women wanapendanga ile ya umenifanyia hivi, wewe umefeel aje, mimi nimefeel hivi. Wanataka communication back and forth, but a nonchalant person ako tu.
So I think
they don't show any.
I think the main reason people are observing that is this is my opinion, but it could be a bigger percentage of it could be right. Men in their 20s are usually rejected by women.
Okay.
Especially for long-term relationships. Men in their 20s are rejected because they don't have resources. Okay? In their 20s, when they're struggling. Rarely do women commit to you when you're struggling. And most people are struggling
in their 20s.
In their 20s. Okay? So during that time, there are a lot of men who carry bitterness with them along the way. I won't blame them.
Time ya process.
Yes, akisema yani siku moja yani vitu zangu zitakuja kufunguka hii Nairobi yani.
Wallahi.
Unaona? So a man has gone through thorough rejection. He has tried to, date. And if you get a chance to date a woman, they cheat on you with somebody that is maybe doing better than you.
And they also show you madharau. It's not a cheating ya kupapasa.
Yes. So most of the time during 20s, that is when men simp a lot. Okay? And during the 20s, that time women are usually enjoying some, I can call it sexual prime, or rather their prime when it comes to beauty and the young age
na benefits
and benefits, and men are willing to do anything for you at that particular time.
Okay.
Including men. If a woman wants to be on a boat akiwa 19 ndani dakika mbili
passport visa.
Yes. So during that time you can imagine a man is 20, a a man is 21, 22, 23, 24, they cannot provide that. What happens is they are left lonely. Okay? And if you get someone, you only get somebody that is a reject. Okay? You either get a reject or you get somebody that, when you're desperate and someone settles for you, they are also desperate at the same time.
Levels zenu ni tofauti za desperation.
Yes. So what happens during this time, the reason how watu wana feel this kind of experience is that dem ameingia tu 1920 alafu ataki age mates wake. Sana kimbilia nani? 30 at this particular time 30 pia wataki my age mates wako wao hapa katikati, because those are the ones that rejected them, and then wana feel kama wako used. Okay? And then wanarudi wapi? Wakikuja hapa because of the things they were shown hapa katikati, because they don't want. Yes. Walionyeshwa vile simping haisaidii, walionyeshwa vile hii kitu yote ina lead to this, they were dumped, they were rejected, out of any. So they already have a notion that no matter what you do to a woman, okay? So you just what you do. It's I can call it more so like it, and also I can say it's a form of metamorphosis. You know, during growth, a lot of things go down. There are things that will happen to you and even to people surrounding you. Okay? When it's time to start plowing, rain will come. The rain will not only help the plants to germinate, the rain might come with floods as well. So anything good that comes along your way, no matter how good it is, somebody else has paid the price or you have paid the price. So during this form of metamorphosis, of them trying to discover themselves, they don't discover themselves by their own. They discover themselves in relationships and situationships. And then if you add the bitterness that they have carried along. Okay? So if that bitterness exists, because nowadays love imekuwa very insignificant nowadays. That's why we have platforms like OnlyFans. Una vitu kama hizo. So people now glorify plastic success. I want to succeed now. Sai. And your motive will give you your results. It's your motive that determines the end result. So if you're a woman and you're looking for, reject out way, you offer to love only. They're only offering pure love. Now utaki pure love. Unataka huku. Then there's a price. The price, it can't be that easy.
For you.
It can't just be that easy that mimi niko nini, nimepata jamaa tu mfiti watu wa 30.
Ukamari.
There is a price that you have to pay. If you want a good life, if you want the life you desire, I usually advise people, build it. Either by yourself or with someone.
Ya mtu naye utalipa your price.
You have to pay.
If you didn't build na yeye, hata yeye mwenyewe hata ikupeanga ile.
Yes. Let me ask you. For example, right now, a woman comes to me that they want their lifestyles to be, amedump mse wake wa 22, akakuja kwangu anataka maisha poa, na mimi nitajua anataka maisha poa because it's easy to know. Okay? Yes, ni maisha poa anataka, and she knows that I can afford a few flights, I can afford a few hotels, I can afford them to go and feed the giraffe and everything. Okay? The moment amekuja hivyo, I'm paying for it. Therefore, the level of ownership
is high.
And entitlement becomes very high. Okay? Because it's like buying bread. Nikienda kwa duka na mse wa duka anipe mkate, bure ananiambia, manze leo jienjoy. Nikipata mtu kwa njia ananiambia, aje utanisaidia mkate yako? Nitampea. But if I use my money to go to the shop and buy bread, and then mtu anisimama kwa njia, I will think about giving them the bread. I will think about how many we are in the family. Is this going to be enough? Blah, 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 blah. And I might not give them because I have every right. Na mtu akinyang'anya namtuambia. You get the point?
Yeah.
So all this brought together, mambo yote, because people are not genuine. If you build with someone, I've seen people complain that don't build with a man, so you atapata pesa kuni. And I see people mpaka dem mwenye ako 19 anasema kitu kama hiyo. And I ask myself, at 19 who have you built?
Hata ukibuild na yeye atakuacha.
And dem 19 anasema kitu kama hiyo. A woman aged 19 years saying don't build with a man. A man will leave you when they get money. And they're 19 years. Who have they built? First of all, it takes a lot of years to build wealth or riches. Okay? So they're just 1 year of experience. They only have a year of experience in dating. So they cannot say that in 1 year they have built men who have dumped them. And I see people thinking that if you're in somebody's life, if they are broke, when they're broke, and then when they have money, you think you're entitled. When they were broke, what was your role? When they were broke, were you the one that was taking them down every day? Were you the one that every day was complaining and telling them a lot of the way their peers are better than him? Because a man that has chosen to be with a woman, trust me, if they make money, the first person they want to make happy is their woman or their family. That is why, ebu show me a millionaire or a billionaire that has been single their entire life and is not a con man or mtu wa kuosha. Family, wealth is built through families. And you know why? When you are a single person, okay? When you're a single person, your level of accountability is usually lower. So you could be very responsible, but there's no pressure that pushes you to do anything or to go higher. Yes. When you have a family, you will know that, hey, I can't spend this much because I have to redirect some funds to the house. When you are alone, you're not thinking about this. So you're likely to make very bad decisions, no matter how much of a good person you might be.
You can even redirect some to the house, but it's not as much as if you had a big family.
If you have a family, there's something that holds you accountable for something. So therefore, there's a small discipline. Whether you're coming home late, but you will be home. Hata kama ni kuingia 5 ama ni kuingia 8, you will come and sleep nyoto. But when you are alone, ukijipata watu wanatoka hapo waende Naivasha waende wapi, you won't mind. Because at the end of the day, I'm not hurting anyone and I'm not wasting anyone.
After all, nitakuwa home alone.
No, and also everywhere is home. When you're single, everywhere is home. I have said this over and over and over. The right time for women to always settle is during their prime. During their prime. Because when you get lost into the prime and thinking there's time,
shocked.
Let me tell you how it happens. And that's why wanaumia na hizo my age group. Wanaumia na watu wa 30, mtu wa 20 anaumia na watu wa 30. No why? First of all, family-oriented men at 30s wanakuanga washajua njia zao. They've already aligned themselves to someone, or they're planning, or there's something.
But kuna kitu tu kwa
there's something. Yes. Na akikuja settle na mtu wa 20, chances are kuna kitu ameona value flani, or they're just using them. This is what usually happens. You're at your 20s. You are rejecting people who genuinely love you. Okay? You reject them. No. They don't have money. Let me. These people go, wanaenda wanafika 30 yao. They start making money. Then you say, now you want to settle. When you're at 30, trust me, this is a conversation that many people usually want to run away from. But this is the pure fact. when you get to the 30, these men at 30, do you know the people they want to be associated with? The people at 90?
Early 20s.
And early 20s. And if they are family-oriented people, they have settled. If you find any man above 35, ati ako single,
yes, you are
yes, you are kuoa, ama is a very bad person. Two, alishaasema watch because or few cases of divorce.
Ama
wenye ni msetu mpoa,
person alipata mtu mbaya.
Yes, alipata mtu mbaya. But now, how many percentage? Wako, yes. But what percentage of those
hata unaona tulikuwa tumeisahau.
Yes, how many percentage? Yes, they are there. But how many percentage? Mtu anasema there are many people. I had a conversation with someone who said there are many men at 40 who are single. And I actually told her that if a man is at 40 is single, just matter ukimari huyo mtu na si ati ni single divorced nini, you're going to have problems. You know why? Because of the programming. This person has lived 40 years of their lives
without commitment.
And then you want them to commit to you and change their natural programming. Programming is very difficult. Withdrawal syndrome. Mwanaume amekizoea ni 1824 wapi at 40. Then you want to come to change.
Anaweza text mtu anataka.
Yes. Not unless they are very desperate people. Mwenye hana resources, hana nini. If you find a man that has built themselves, there is no number how to build with someone. If you find a man that has built themselves, alafu nakuja kwa maisha yake, trust me, you are going to have minimal role kwa maisha yake.
Hata decision making, hata
from A to Z. Because I can do it without you. Do you know that when you are existing, when I'm making my wealth as a man, even if you're doing nothing, when I make it, I feel like you are a part of it. I'll say, we did it. When I do something out there, I'll feel like you are a part of it.
Hata kama hakuwa na bob.
Yes. But when you come nikiwa 30 something,
hapo ndo naambiwa actually hapo ndo penye 20 na 30s zinatokeanga juu, unapata mtu alishabai gari yake, alishajenga. So when you're trying to tell him tufanye hivi na hivi, he's like, no, we are going to do this because you like yeah, vitu zitaenda sideline yake. We never worked things that pamoja nini.
Yes.
So it's like usasa the 20s they want we go for vacations nini. So yeye jo ana feel maybe haukukuwa deserving because you didn't make the wealth with him. Haiko automatic kwa mind yake akupeleke mweke extra mwende huko, ama wewe understand vile ali create pesa yake. So he can easily tell you no.
Yes.
Because unatokea tu wapi unaanza kuniambia.
Yes, that's why wanapelekwa vacation alafu naishia huko wana complain of what really.
Wameuziwa.
Because you have no role in my life. Unaget? You have no role. Umenipatanisha jenga hizi vitu zote, then it means I can do it alone. Why do I need you? Secondly, such kind of men will never be tolerant to drama or anything. Because mazeni nimemake wealth yangu peke yangu peacefully. Like uwezi kosea mseka huyo drama by the way. Unlike msemo build naye atakustomach. So mimi naenda kustomach mazeni amekuwa way back. But mimi mazeni nimekuwa tu nijenga hizi vitu peke yangu, niko nakuja kwangu na breathe to fresh air, and then you're coming. You must be bringing so much value to trade for my peace. Because relationship now sio easy. Lazima kutakuwa na hizo kugomana nini. So watu kama hao hawata take. Ukifura hata leo siku nacho. So that brings me back to mwenye amejijengea mali yake bila wewe.
Lakini ukitoka tu from nana unakuja kufura kwangu.
Yes, that's the point. Sasa unabado unakuja kunionyesha attitude to argue tufanye nini?
Alafu mse amesha build anajua mimi nimemaliza kubuild, I now want a wife. So ni unakuja vetting ukianguka nje. Next. But mtu mwenye wa kubuild anajua na need to build, so haezi enda anywhere. So like ako part of the process na kuna mali tunaenda. So tutakosana, yes, but huyu dem na yeye ni mali. Lakini kama mtu ako na everything, juu I think main reason ya chali kukuangana, si hata God alisema ni companionship. Ni hiyo tu mse kukua around ukibuild nini yako. Juu hata akisha build mse
and akisha build nini, wewe acha mambo mingi bwana. Akisha build
asa nasifu wanaume, wewe unakuja kuharibu. Hapa na Oliver, don't do that. Just to be serious. Imagine I'm in the middle of something very serious.
Yes, I'm listening. You ought to have just focused. Hamwezi multitask.
Na wewe huwezi tukaa tu bila kunichokoza.
All right. Continue. Fuke, continue.
Apostle master of this. I'm saying, hata umenifuse. Umeharibu hiyo weight ya kitu nilikuwa nasema Charlie mostly ana feelingi mimi saizi nataka kusettle, nataka kuanza kuweka vitu zangu in line. Sasa nataka tu dem akuje tu tuanze life. So na feelingi role main ya dem inakuanga tu ile ya I feel kuna tu msee mwenye ni help anampush. Akikuja home kama amechoka, akona stress nini, ana feel tu akona companionship, una get. But sasa kama amebuild kila kitu, nini nyingine anatafuta kama si kujibamba na huyo dem? Na kama wewe umekuja kujibamba pesa yangu yenyewe nimetafuta peke yangu, una behave ama out the door. Na sasa early 20s out the door ni mtu ni mbaya.
Yes, because early 20s bado ndo anajifind. So not unless someone has matured at a very young age, at that particular time they will be damned sana, because huyo ana revenge ya age mates wake hawataki. And there's a time I also told you that no matter how much hot a woman is, if it gets to their heads, it usually messes them up. It messes them. That, oh, me, I'm hot. They talk about themselves every day. I'm so hot. I'm this and this and this and this. And during that time, you know, when women are at their prime, every man is trying to have a share. Okay? Every man. Also a commitment. And in fact, anytime umpatanga, yote time wana share mwili zao nafanya nini, inattract wale wasoa kutaka kujifurahisha. So that particular time, when the DMs are full, inaweza kusawalisha that easy DMs zitakamingi forever.
Azitaka forever.
Zitakuja kwa mind yako na jenga zitakuja forever. It happens even with people who make money at younger age. Wakifikiria this money will keep on existing.
Unasema wacha niende Zanzibar, nikirudi kiwa blank si nitapata job nyingine. Ama sponsor amenipatia 100k. Wacha ninunue wig, si nitamkola ninunue nyingine. Akwambia sponsor anakuzimia simu utaamka.
That is why these women do not even invest pia.
Juu wanajuanga
watapata tu.
Ni kupost tu haga alafu. Wewe wacha nisionge vibaya.
So kitu inafanyikanga ni as the moment it gets to your head, unajipatanga hata wewe how grow as a person, because wewe maisha yako yote umeishi wasa na vacation tu unafanya nini, you have not connect, you don't even know how people do business.
Network.
You don't know how people, yes, you have not networked because pia umesako narrow down. Wewe hata ni kusafiringi tu.
You know, wanakanga kwa hao, unaonanga jioni wakienda out.
Unaona? So, you don't know how business is done. You don't know nothing. You have no experience in nothing.
Yes,
so unapata,
sorry to people who are living this lifestyle.
There's no apology to make. We have an opinion.
An opinion, exactly.
And tunaongelesha pia watu wanataka kwa hii maisha.
Mtu mwenye ana feel ati mabeshte zangu wanafanya hivi ama this could be the way.
So let me tell you.
Okay.
So this time you have no experience in doing nothing. Hii ndio maisha umepiga mpaka 30. Then it means akili yako in terms of business na nini na kujistructure bado iko 19.
Na building wealth.
Bado iko 19. So you are a 30-year-old woman, but thinking yako in terms of in those prospects bado iko 19. You hujafanya anything because you only become better at something that you do.
You do consistently.
So hiyo kitu yenye amekwenda kufanya ndio they are good at. Yes. Because you become good at what you do consistently. So at that particular time, the age of women that men sleep with does not change.
Niyo.
So the moment yours changes, then mean jua wewe, hiyo mwaka ikibadilika ni mwingine. That age is always constant. Ina ranging place fulani na itokangi hapo.
Unastuka ni atu tena vijana walienda wapi? Kumbe wamerudi, wamerefresh. Wanafanyanga hivi Instagram. Wamepiga refresh.
No matter how hot a woman is, she cannot decide on who will marry her.
Ni mwanaume.
Because hata proposal ni mwanaume wa mwanga. So no matter how hot and people wanajaza kwa DM yako, kitu sikwambia ati eventually nitafilter mpoa.
So kuna watu wenye wanafikiri at this age, maybe at their prime, they don't feel like marriage is an end goal for them. Like her mind kutole. Wako like nani anataka kuoleka?
Yes. But bado anataka huko mbele. If you don't want to get married completely, it's your choice. That hiyo ni sawa. Kila msee ako na freedom ya kutolewa na kuole. But the moment kwa mind yako ushajiambia ati mimi ni mtu, I'm a family person, but I'll settle huko mbele, it is never going to happen. It is never going to happen. Not unless your reasons for not settling are very genuine. Useme aje, mimi I'm not going to be in a relationship now because I want to discover myself. I want to, put a career. I want to do one or two good things. I want to build for my mother. I want to build for my brother. I want to educate my sister. Those reasons are very genuine reasons na zi uku lead place poa because of your motive. Because even as you wait, people are watching and people around you, kuna watu wanaholding tu manze udem siku moja tu, yani because a good person watu ujua na watu wanashinda hapo.
Kuna hii video ulipost ya yes, utasimama juu ya club, you twerk nini, every man will want to go home with you, but no man will want to marry that girl who's at the top of the table.
Yes, hata nilikuwa nasema siku fulani hapo juzi, kama wewe ni dem na mwanaume apatana nawe na mwanaume anakunulia pombe anakuambia you want some weed? You are not the one. Every man, even drunkard, atakangi mwanamke wake akunywa. Hata mwanaume mwenye atini mlevi baka na kutwanga chini, akienda kamali atakangi yule mwenye anakunywa. Ule jamaa anavuta bangi proper, tena atakangi wao.
Unakwanga na couples wote wanakunywa.
Those are exceptional cases.
Mtu mwenye anataka ficha na yeye.
Acha nikwambie. Hata couple wote wanakunywa. Trust me, one of them is trying hard. Mwingine anache pombe. Trust me, and I know they're watching this.